Moore's Frame Shop started probably about 35 years ago. Of course, Cairo glass has always been our family business, and we've been involved in that practically all my life. And my dad was always interested in trying to add something else, add a different line. We added Benjamin Moore paint and different things, and so we got to talking about picture frames one day, and we had a picture frame molding salesman that had called on us and talked to us about possibly building picture frames. And so I went to a school in Huntsville, Alabama, and spent a little time up there at a big framing company to learn how to build picture frames. And so that's where it all started. We came back, we began to buy a little bit of equipment here and there, and just started building picture frames as people would come in, and we would mention it. They would request, ask about it. So we began building a few picture frames at that time. And then through the years, I left and went into ministry full time, and then moved to Florida. And at that time, my dad was running Cairo Glass Company, and my brother took the glass shop over and began to run the glass shop. My dad basically retired and started out after that just trying to do something for a hobby, and so he picked the frame business back up and just started building picture frames as a hobby. Well, the hobby turned into basically pretty much a full-time business for him, and so he stayed busy for the next, I don't know, 25 years building picture frames. And so his health has gotten really bad, and he's just really been struggling. And so since about November of last year, around Thanksgiving, I came up and started helping him build picture frames, catch up on his work, and one thing leads to another, and so I started building picture frames again, and he just kind of began to ease out of it, and I began to take it over. And so at that point, since then, things have really begun to take off. The business has done really well. We have a Facebook page. We have over 400 different molding samples, several companies that we buy from. We stock a lot of the molding that we have. We also stock over 100 mats for matting pictures and different things. We have access to about 400 different matting samples. We frame, build shadow boxes. We can frame jerseys. We can frame sports paraphernalia. We can frame. A matter of fact, a few weeks ago I framed a big turtle shell, if you can believe that. So we can frame just about anything, and we do that. We build frames for custom frame. Well, they're all custom frames, but I've taken just rough lumber and built frames for people because they wanted a certain kind of lumber, and so we just actually created the molding ourselves, built them and made the molding, made the frames. So just about anything, if you want to frame it, you name it, we can frame it. How about that?